Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I bring you something different, and I'm going to review what I think is actually one of the best value micro-brand dive watches on the market today. Also, thank you so much to Ventus for sponsoring this video. Now guys, yes, this is a sponsored review. However, I will give you my honest opinion on this Ventus Northstar. It's actually pretty awesome, but it's not perfect. Stick around and watch. Alright guys, so here we go. This is the Ventus Northstar. I've been wearing this a couple days, about 7 days on my wrist. And this is a new dive watch by the makers of Zelos. You may have remembered Zelos as a brand I reviewed on this channel previously that actually highly impressed me. I thought they made one of the best skeleton watches on the market for the price point, and this is their new dive watch offering. And you know what? For the most part, I am super impressed. Let me give you some of the specs. I'm going to look down here. So this is the Zelos Northstar. It's actually a 1960s cushion shape, reminiscent of skin divers, a vintage dive watch look. It's 40 millimeters. It's got a full sapphire crystal, 30 meters of water resistance. It houses the Seiko NH35 movement with hacking and hand winding. It's got a back engraving of a diver's helmet, which actually is a little bit reminiscent of a Tag Heuer Aqua Racer, and it's on a really nice tropical style rubber strap. Now this watch is full of details. I'm going to post a picture right up here because you can see it much better. The one I have has baby blue accents on the second hand, the chapter ring, and the bezel, but there are versions in different colors. Now what can I say? 40 millimeters, it actually wears a little bit smaller because it's a lugless design, so 44 millimeters lug to lug. It does wear a tiny bit smaller, maybe a tiny bit small for my wrist, but for the vast majority of people, they should be pretty happy with it. Actually, I can't even get it on. Oh, there we go. You know what? At $299, that is the Kickstarter price, I think you get a ton of value. The bezel action is excellent. The lume is Super Luminova C3. The Seiko movement, while it can be found in other watches of this price point, is certainly better than a lot of alternatives. And the fact that it's 300 meters water resistant and has a sapphire crystal is just the cherry on the cake. But honestly, I like the fit and finish. The case polishing is nothing complicated, but it's done very nice. It's got chamfers. It doesn't have any sharp edges. And the back engraving is a really nice touch that you don't generally see in watches of this price point. Is it maybe a tiny bit of rip-off of the Tag case back? Possibly, but at $299, I actually really like the fact that they went the extra mile. Throw it all on top of a tropical rubber strap to give it that 1960s dive watch look, and you know what? I think this thing is super stylish. However, two things I would like to point out. The first thing I dislike, and this is a personal opinion, this is nothing wrong with the watch, but personally I dislike the logo, the Ventus logo on the dial. I don't think it fits the 1960s aesthetic of the watch, but once again, that's a personal gripe. I'd also like to see an option without the Seiko movement and with an ETA 2894. Maybe for about $100 more. I think that would be a really, really nice option. Now, guys, I do have to tell you, this is a prototype. So the new version that's going to actually be sold to the public will have a signed crown. This does not. It'll have more lume on the hands, and it'll have a new buckle. So what I'm reviewing today is slightly different from the finished product, and I thought you guys should know. But as I said, the style you get, the attention to detail, and the case construction, I think for $299 really can't be beat. I mean, think of what else is in that price point. There's a few other good options, but generally something of this quality is a little bit more expensive. Now, guys, I'm going to link to their Kickstarter page below. Don't take it on my word. Go check out the link and read more about the watch. I do think that this, for somebody who wants that vintage aesthetic and wants something unique, is actually a great choice. Anyway, guys, that is the Ventus Northstar. This is my review. I think if they changed that logo, I would wear it in rotation in my collection. It's a pretty handsome watch. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking around for another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It really does help. And go check out the Kickstarter link in the description below. Thank you so much, and take care.